What to do when you get too much stressed in the workplace? Well, if you have close friends with you, go ahead and take a vacation. Hang out with them. When you have a good time with your school friends, college friends, this works magic for you. But what if you don't have a close circle of friends? All right, let's do this interesting experiment. This is my own tried and tested formula, and it somehow works. Do this. Create a bifurcation in your own personality. Create a division. Make yourself partition into two half, left, right. You have to be very neutral and very careful in what I'm trying to say. Do not go astray. Just listen to what I'm saying. On one hand, you create the problems yourself and relate with the existing problems. On the other side of your personality, you should be creating an elevated persona, and you try to answer those problems with the second phase that I'm talking about. So first phase, you need to create the problems. On the second phase that you just created, on the second phase, you need to solve the exact problems. And then let there be a whole heated debate and full on fight in between these two phases. Do not judge. Tell yourself that you are separate from these two phases, and let there be a debate and watch the debate. Just tell yourself, for instance, something bad happened to you in the office. You thought um, Peter should not have been promoted ahead of you, and then do one thing. One side of your face, just ask the question. Tell yourself, no, Peter should not have been promoted ahead of me. I deserve this promotion more. And then just try to manufacture a reply and say, no, Peter deserved this promotion because this guy is hardworking, da, 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 he works so hard, he's a team man. And then ask the same question, no, no, what? I do not work hard, I'm not a team man. Then again answer from the other side, no, you do work hard, but you are new to this company. He is there for, say, 2, 3 years more. He understands the process more. Then again, come back to the same question. This way, this is this kind of psychological catharsis. And it works. You try this. In so many ways, it will all release all the toxins that is there in your psychological brain. So you go on creating your own questions and go as hard and as deep as you can. And on the other side, you only answer those questions and be very honest and passionate in the answers as well. Do not just stay biased and focus more on the question. You have to give the answer as well. After some time, you will find that this is leading you to an interesting duel, and the real meaning and purpose of life is beyond these two extremes. So you will find that this left and right debate is something that is just happening on the periphery, and you start to go beyond the two, and you will find a kind of connect out of a certain balance in between the two. So the centripetal and centrifugal, both these forces will pull, but you will find a certain balance. This is very hard to explain, but it works. You can try this out. So this is one way. Second way, which is again tried and tested way, is to focus on breath. Watch the breath. So when you breathe in, just watch your breath. When you breathe out, just watch your breath. Try this for 6 months, and this will help in releasing the anxiety and all the pain points that gets entangled in the sort of our thoughts and emotions and behavioral patterns. So this also helps in what the medical experts say homeostasis, And this breathing has an automatic calming effect on us. This is coming from the old Buddhist technique of Vipassana. And the logic is this: when you focus on breathing, you do not have any thoughts. And all the disturbing things, feelings, anxieties, all are a result of they are first instigated through one or other thought. That thoughts trigger something which happen to you, which cause anxiety and stress to you. So when you focus only on breathing, you are thoughtless for those few moments. So just try this for 5 minutes daily and see the magical effect. Now, after 5 to 6 months, when this becomes a practice, then go to the next level. Focus on that gap between inhalation and exhalation. There is a very small gap, infinitesimally small gap between inhalation, breathing in, and exhalation, breathing out. Focus on that gap, meditate on that gap. Go to the point from which it's all the emotions are erupting like a volcano. So this is second way. Third way, again talking about the watching, the concept of watching and being a witness. Witness, just go to any corner, maybe any meeting room, or you can practice this on your desk as well. Just be a witness to any random emotion that is coming out of you. So if you are feeling angry, do not focus on the object of anger. Focus on the point from where the anger is erupting like a volcano, as I said. If you are happy, just focus on the point from where this happiness is, coming out like a bundle of joy. If you are able to go to the source of all these feelings of anger, of intensity, of this happiness, and all kinds of intense feelings, you will see that the point or the source is capable of all the infinite potential that is there in human beings. Now, this is something to be realized because people keep talking about it. But to realize this, even for 5 to 10 minutes in our day-to-day life, is so fulfilling and satisfying that it could make our day. And the more and more you are able to do it for the day, the higher is your growth in life. Maybe we can just do it for 5 to 10 minutes, but that is also worth doing it. So this feeling of content, it's very fulfilling, and it gives a kind of different emotional content. So watch the behaviors and go to the source. And the next way, and I'm just concluding with this last way, start watching the thoughts that come to your mind and just question yourself why this thought came to me right now. All of a sudden, something happened to me 5 years back, or day before yesterday, or something happened to me when I was traveling 2 years back. That thought when I visited a certain city, a certain place, certain museum, why that thought and that story again got imprinted on my mind today, right now. Try to see through this sensation and just be a witness, a neutral witness. You will see that practicing this results in phenomenal transformation in day-to-day life. So just practice these three, four things that I told you, and see for yourself that stress and anxiety, all these things will drastically go down. That doesn't mean we all will become invincible. Tomorrow I'm telling this just as a friend, not as a mentor, because it might be that tomorrow I come to you for these guidance. So it's not like as if saying, if I'm saying all these things, so I have mastered this. No, but it works. As I said, even if you practice this for 5 to 10 minutes, it gives an immense joy. And let me tell you one thing: when we meditate and concentrate on the breath, and thoughts, and feel that there is silence, there is a thoughtless state, that is the only time you are relaxed. Otherwise, even in your deep sleep, you are not relaxed, let me tell you. Because even in your deep sleep, you are feeling all kinds of, dreams, your minds are running. Sometimes you just wake up and see that, oh, you were falling from a bridge and you wake up with anxiety. So that means that was not totally rest of your body and mind. But this meditation for 5 to 10 minutes is one time when you are thoughtless, when you are in silence, you are in a different, unexplained zone. You are in your moment of truth. So just to summarize this, start with this style, create bifurcation in your mind. Question, all the problems, ask all the questions, and also supply the answers yourself. Do this. You become the questioner, and you become the solution giver. So this is one way. Next way is to just focus on breath, inhalation, exhalation. Third way is to watch the gap, that small part between inhalation and exhalation, that small, microsecond pause. Watch that gap. Next way is to just close your eyes and watch the thoughts that keep coming to you. And finally, the next way, you could practice this, that you can just be a witness to whatever is happening around you, and whatever is coming to your mind, and whatever you are doing. So the world is not happening outside, the world is all happening here. As what happens outside, as they say, it's just play of light and sound, because even at this moment you are not really watching me here, you are just watching it in you, because in physics we all have red light is coming to us, reflecting from me, and it creates an inverted image, and then you watch it. So the idea is that everything is happening here, and if we have complete control on ourselves, we lead a very happy life. And the first step for this is to regulate our breathing, because breathing is inhalation and exhalation is basically what connects our body with our soul. This is in essence the life. In yoga they call it prana, which means the life itself. So let's start focusing on breathing, and slowly let's watch the transformation that happens to us. Hope you all live a very happy life, and just wish and pray you do not have stress in your life, and you have, on the contrary, a very enjoyable and blissful life in this existence.